And I don't know. I honestly don't know. Part of me wants to say I would have, but that's just because of who I am now. But maybe I wouldn't have. And it depends on who would have came and said it, because certain people, yeah, I don't listen to you.
At least you had the exposure.
But I really didn't have the exposure until I kind of got out of high school. So, like, I do remember going to a Mormon church with my friend, and we both hated it, and we're like, this is dumb. And when that's your experience, you don't understand the truth, but you're like, all churches must be like this, right? And they're not. Then it's like, oh, this is, But with that, like, yeah, so what I don't know, but there are plenty of people, like, no matter what you tell them, they're watching whatever news channels, they're watching whatever, and they have their own now biases, their own conceptions, right? Or they have their own bad experience, and therefore, nope, and that's usually what happens, right? Okay, like the God's not dead, right? He was a believer until something bad happened to him, the teacher, right? I'm getting that right? It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Wasn't he, I believe, as a believer, then something bad happened, and then now he's like trying to get everybody else not to believe because God must be mean because he did this too. Like, those things can happen and cause people, and it's like, we got to take during those situations, man, this stinks, but God loves me so much, and he's did this, and he's promised this, and like, understand this too, even in amongst of your bad situations. It's God's fault, yes. All right, and it's not. Okay? But this is where I don't quite get. But Satan loves me, but it's technically, I mean, if you want to blame somebody, it is Satan's fault, because he tricks us all the time thinking the wrong things. It's not God's fault at all. God loves you, truly loves you, and what's best for you. This world is so sinful, and so we don't quite have that perfection yet. But man, one day we will, and we'll be with him in paradise, like he says with the thief on the cross, up there in pain and whatever. But he's with Jesus. Like that's what we got to understand through life.